Alright, let's continue, shall we? A little bit of inventory management. We should be getting close now. Is there somewhere you're familiar with, Charlotte? There's a beautiful garden not far from here, yes. I used to spend hours there admiring the flowers when I was young. Sounds as though it meant much to you. Perhaps we could pay it a visit, seeing that you finally returned to Albion. That would be wonderful, Elaine. A faded flower. Shall we then? The garden should be just beyond that gate. Yeah, give me a second. I need to exploit the resources of the environment. Divine shards. Up here? Nope. It doesn't seem we'll be getting through here anytime soon. Forgive me, Scarlet. It's alright. I should have known better than to get my hopes up. This was always my fear in leaving Albion. That I'd never again see the places I held dear. I understand what you mean. Scarlet, is that you? Whomst.
I'd know that voice anywhere. It's really you.
Umerus. Umerus? Umerus. Umerus. Urus. I don't know. Humorous. There we go.
I thought my eyes deceived me. It's been so long.
A friend of yours?
In days past, yes. We were inseparable as children. And you must be Prince Elaine, I presume. You know of him? Everyone has heard stories of the Liberation Army. I take it you stand with them as well, Scarlet? Proud rebel at your service. And I see you've become a knight, just as you always dreamed. It was the only thing I could think about as a child. Those were simpler times. Happier ones. We would play in the garden until the sun went down. Our only company, the resident insects. Right, the garden. I was just talking about it. Is it still there? Indeed, and it's recently welcomed the most beautiful bloom you'll ever see. We could go back if you'd like. Relive our youth for just a moment. That would be wonderful. I'd love to show you too, Elaine. Let's all go together.
I thought the door was locked. The garden's just through here. Follow me. Why does she have the key? Is it a trap? Well, let's go after her. This is the place. Oh, it's pretty. Why does she have her sword drawn?
It's just as beautiful as I remember it. And such an incredible smell, too.
It's stunning, yes. We never had blossoms like these back on Palavia.
We used to sit right here, braiding little crowns and necklaces out of different colored flowers. Do you remember, Humorous? You'd press and dry them for us, then...
I knew it! I knew this was a trap!
Don't move.
Explain yourself.
I won't ask twice. Relinquish Scarlet to me or else. Humorous.
Come. It's not safe here.
Fucking knew it. I'm just like, why does she have the key? Huh? checkpoint was locked. Why does she have the key? Why, Umerus? Faded flower, level 32 required, or recommended at the very least. Shall we go? In the garden, Eumerus draws her blade and demands that Elaine surrender Scarlet. Though Eumerus ultimately flees, Elaine suspects foul play and readies the liberation for battle. A faded flower.
Returned empty-handed, have you? It would seem your heart's just not in this little agreement of ours. A shame, but it is what it is. Consider my promise revoked.
Wait, I beg you! It's just as we thought. Scarlet stands with the rebel forces. But if we surround their limited ranks with both our armies, we should have little trouble in reclaiming her.
You presume to ask us to partake as well?
Please, my lord. This final chance is all I request.
As you wish. The girl will be ours one way or another.
Oh, it's all a ploy!
We can settle our agreement once she is. Just know you'll get no further kindness if you fail us now.
She won't elude our grasp again. With me, men. We make for our post at once.
It's all a ploy to get him to take field so we can slaughter him. I bet. They don't understand. Why is she doing this? It'll be time for questions later. Right now, they've got it surrounded. The enemy has two command posts, Your Highness. One to the east and one to the west. Yet a battle waged on two fronts is twice as quickly lost. I propose we seize one of them first, then the other. Very well. And perhaps we can learn what compels Eumerus in the process. Alright. Alright. Let's take a look at what we got. We have a revive and heal effigy, which is nice. We have a bridge, which is in the watchtower. Got a battering ram, which is presumably going to be hitting this wall. Or is that for me to use? That is a question. On like this wall or something. Well, there's a battering ram here as well. I don't know. Well, we're gonna go this way to Oakford, in order to secure that, and then since we are already to the east, we may as well continue and fight this guy with the Hodel. Desperation. Attack a single enemy. Deal damage based on the user's missing HP bar. This attack cannot crit, though. Okay. It's pretty straightforward to wreck them with some griffins or whatnot. Catapult. More watchtowers. A couple of hunter squads or sniper squads. Alright. So let's see, True Strike is probably in the cards, so we probably want to use Dodge Leah in front with Keen Edge to hit some of these flyers as well as these thieves. Flyer squad probably easily taken down with Unify in tow as well. Or I guess Rolf would also serve quite well on that. Definitely need Liza deployed to blind, at the very least, this watchtower. And then probably send a flying squad over to deal with you guys. Okay, let's take a look. Alright, let's grab our girl Unify. Let's grab our girl Leah. Where's Leah? Leah's there. So Unify does well as long as she's the only one with a start a battle effect on our side. So don't put anyone else in there with start a battle effects. Like Travis has a start a battle effect, so no Travis. We could throw a different sort of scout in there, like Dinah. She's not as good at dodging as Travis is, but she doesn't have start a battle stuff going on. We could put Liza in this squad. Liza's pretty good at dodging as well. This is just like the dodge tank squad. No start a battle on her end. And we do need to deploy her for her smoke bomb. So there we go. Front line settled. Back line. Let's consider. We never actually finished giving Rhaenys her fourth item. Whoops. Who gets what here? Throw Chloe in. It's after. Yeah, Chloe could definitely get away with, say, Keen Call. This is before an ally attacks. So Leah will get first attack. That's inevitable, but then Unify will go, presuming she's second highest initiative. So we could get Keen Call, Hastened Charge, Glacial Rain. That could be interesting. Maybe just guarantee that they can't miss. Let's see who had. I've already forgotten who I gave the lamplight ring to. Whoops. Wasn't Dino, was it? No. Just look at my character list. Who has it? Who did I give it to? It was someone with fairly high initiative. Dude, who did I give it to? Or did I not give it to anyone? It's entirely possible I just didn't give it to anyone yet. Alright, let's go look for it. It's down here. Oh, we gave it to Travis. Okay. We already said we weren't going to put Travis in here because he's got start a battle effects that would interfere with Unifys. So, not to mention that would be two actions that would both get Keen called. Although I'm not sure if that would classify as a attack for the purposes of activate before an ally attacks, but I digress. We should really replace Chloe's charm with something, you know, that actually contributes, but it's her charm. I'm not gonna remove her charm, man. It's hers. She probably doesn't need the spectacles anymore. We could give her more PP. A little bit more PP for Chloe. Active gift. After an ally uses an active skill. I don't know if I care about active gift as much as I care about Keen Call in this context. We hadn't looked at her set since she learned this, so... It's after an ally uses an active skill. We trade 2 PP for 1 AP. So we could give her a Sapphire Pendant. That would work. So what would be like Leah attacks, Keen Call happens, then Active Gift happens, and then Unifi attacks and gets Keen Called? So yeah, I guess that would work. Alright, and then who else? Someone with lower initiative than Unifi with 37. Okay. And someone without a start of battle, so Oben's Warhorn is a no. I just put Rolf in here as extra anti-air. Does not have a start of battle, is slower than Unifi. Is it worth putting both of my primary archers in a single squad? In fact, all of my primary archers. Liza, Rolf, and Unifi. Just kind of put all my eggs in one basket, but I guess that's fine. Okay, first squad, done. That squad is meant to progress as well as Smoke Bomb over here. And Smoke Bomb you. We want a flying squad to deal with over here. Probably with anti-magic. They're going to be doing quick cast True Strike stuff. So probably Miriam, Monica to protect against that. Row barrier. Yeah, River Row is attacked. Let's grab our girl Fran as the primary leader here, so we can go over the river. Do we want to just do Knights of the Rose again? I do this every time, but you know, you can't argue with Knights of the Rose. And who else do we throw in there then? Itrick pretty much disassembles that altogether. Maybe we throw someone capable of dealing with his bridge in as well. Anti-flying, in addition to Virginia's anti-flying attacks. In which case, what? Yana? Or True Strike of my own? Seems good. Alright. So that is the initial start dealt with. Someone will eventually grab that. Presumably we're going to be dealing with angels from over here, coming over to try to take my command post. We will garrison that eventually. Now, coming this way, do I want cavalry? We haven't deployed cavalry for a little bit. I have a feeling with how much road is here, cavalry will be quite useful. Also, Griffins against you would be quite useful. So, like, Celeste getting deployed would be nice. Again, with the towers. Unit overview. Let's go ahead and deploy some cav. So, Monica is an offensive variant of a Sainted Knight. We go Clive, we go Gloucester, that's just the usual makeup I go for. Plus a proper bishop behind. And then I'm also going to throw Celeste in here as a good, like, anti-cav option. But, I mean, cavalry is so geared toward anti-infantry that Celeste is just kind of, like, trying to diversify, and just, it's not going to be that effective. Like, it's just like, oh yeah, one unit versus a whole squad, and these guys don't do anything against cavalry, really. Arguably. Not to mention, Gloucester's not that useful because we're going up against Sainted Knight Cavalry, which counter him, kind of. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. I guess I'll do my opening moves and decide. Start with this squad.
I'm not afraid. Bow strung.
We start with Smoke Bomb on the Watchtower. Deploy Hopefully Fran.
At your service.
Did this watchtower completely eviscerate them? Go this way. We could haste. We could just say we just want the 2 squads and worry about deploying more later, because there'll be plenty of valor.
I stand ready.
I think haste is the best skill in the game, arguably, so...
I can do this.
Yes.
At your service.
Alright, we are going to take on this witch
Understood. I stand
first. Because this switch can't actually do anything in counter.
You're nothing.
Alright, we're going to take 24 damage. If we shuffle anything around, I don't think it'll matter. We take more in this instance. Like, what? 116, yikes. Yeah, sure, we'll take 24 damage. This is going to be like quick cast, true strike shenanigans, getting blocked. I'm assuming this damage is on Virginia, but we'll see.
Onward. I'm here to help.
And they didn't do a quick cast. Interesting.
My magic is yours.
Assault and blow. Get wrecked.
Those who defy me pay with their lives. Damn it!
Rude. Nice coffin.
Huh?
Pro heal. Okay.
Higher still.
It was a little bit more spread out than I expected. Fran levels up, gets pretty much everything that matters. Yeah, physical attack, evasion.
Misjudged me.
Really all I care about on her.
Sir.
Okay, so as expected, some flyers are going, moving eastward. They're hitting me for 51, which is in all likelihood my backline failing to dodge because of the soldiers. One. I don't seem to be able to alter how much damage I'm taking here. Tell me. Your honed slashing. Yeah, honed spear. Piercing a column. Eight, 51, 51. Yeah, I think it's Leah getting her ass handed to her here. 68. Leah's health bar is 51. What are you guys doing? Probably just a series of accelerate to increase your accuracy, maybe? Javelin versus flying. 51. 68 now implies that Liza's getting her ass kicked. 70 implies Chloe gets killed. How much initiative do these guys have? Is that the problem here? Is their initiatives too high? No. I'm very curious how this plays out. Let's watch. I'm kind of surprised we're taking that much damage, and that I don't really have much control over it.
Go on. Take this.
Yep.
Go. Got some arrows for you. You've got this.
Okay. It wasn't the accuracy there that killed me, it was the fact that they gained initiative in addition to the accuracy, which helped them hit Leah.
In service of the crown.
I see.
Keep it up, everyone.
Leah got bodied a little bit there.
Just say the word.
We can life aid Leah back up in a second.
Bow strung.
How do I want to approach these guys now? Without Leah in tow, they will all go first because they're high initiative. So Leah is faster.
Ready anytime.
27 damage. Is it better for me
Just say
to
the
wait?
word.
Probably better for me to wait.
Bow strung. Got it. Just say the word.
Go like
Going
here.
there now.
Get a point of valor, go
No
ahead and
mercy.
revive Leah, kind of thing. We are getting a massive heal off here. Good.
Make ready. Ah!
Quick cast, ice coffin, guaranteed hit, row barrier. Correct.
The wind is ours. I'm here to help. Don't let up. My magic is yours. This will be easy.
Brandish. Nice coffin, you're all frozen. Nice swing.
I shall heal you.
Easy.
Better keep this going. Victory is ours.
Okay, there is the valor I
Bow
needed.
strung.
Go ahead and life aid myself, get Leah back up without having to use items.
Just say the word. Bow strung.
And now we're taking 8 damage while murdering them outright. Is Leah going to perish again becomes the question. You guys are programmed for active steel. You have 4 hits coming in. Accuracy 130, 146. My evasion is 147, so theoretically you all have a 1% chance of hitting Leah.
Ready anytime.
The 8 damage coming in is probably on Liza, because enemies will attack what's directly across from them unless otherwise specified. So I'm expecting the first 2 thieves to go after Leah and fail, the second or the last one to go after Liza and barely succeed. I
Just say the
think
word.
this is Leah living and Liza taking a little bit of damage. I think.
Got it.
I could be very wrong about that.
Nowhere is too far. Understood.
Let's claim the watchtower.
You're mine.
Could be wrong. Nimble fighter procs.
Take a good look.
Haste and charge. Keen edge, you're dead.
Fight on. Gotta do it.
8 cover, very nice. Nimble fighter.
Okay.
Okay, Liza actually does a lot to keep Leah alive. I'm actually quite surprised.
In my sight.
Very good, very good.
Now. Sorry about this.
In my sight.
You failed. Phew. Very good. Rolf levels up.
Keep getting sharper.
Pretty much everything that matters. He didn't get evasion, which is unfortunate, but
Who should I be?
sometimes I would like to frontline him.
Bow strung.
Okay, next enemies coming in are pretty hard countered by frontline dodge.
In the name of the liberation.
we should be
at
fine.
your service.
Okay, now this army is a little bit harder for us to go for. Got the same sort of deal where you're gaining initiative and accuracy. And honed edge, you purge your buff and it becomes true strike is the problem. So, frontline Fran is very likely to die is the problem.
I stand ready. At your service. stand ready. Nowhere is too far. At your service.
Okay, 144 damage. That's quite a bit of damage. 213.
I stand ready. At your service.
Maybe Yana can wing something there.
I stand ready.
Okay, so we could kill this squad on the bridge. They're not doing anything. I don't really need to. These two squads are moving in.
At your service.
I think we just send Fran this way.
Sir.
I want to go for the effigy first. Unify's gonna deal with these things quite handily. I think going over this mountain makes sense. Although, maybe not going over the mountain per se, but, you know, through the pass.
The Noira lay claim to our lands with the speed and sting of a winter wind. Though the gate to the valley should be closed, perhaps they flew over it.
My arrows never miss.
Alright, we heal. We heal these.
No backing down.
Decent charge.
Don't stop now.
Active gift, glacial rain, keen edge, guaranteed crits. Whew.
Stay right there.
Well, that guy's definitely dying from burn, I'll tell you that much. Yep, there he goes.
Just relax.
Easy.
Hey, we did it!
Alright, very close to some levels here.
We did it! I stand ready.
Alright, let's get close to this item because we do get Valor for grabbing items. And I
Understood.
think that hint was saying that we can't actually get through this wall ourselves. We have to
Look what I found.
battering ram it.
Best be careful. You're mine.
Unify. We're gonna take 21 damage, that's fine.
You have my aid.
Accelerate initiative up, and then the discharge plus honed slash. It's now true strike. Leah goes down, yeah.
Got some arrows for you.
Not much I can do about that.
In my sight.
You good? Yay!
Okay, level up Chloe and Liza. Liza gets some defenses as well as some
Take
HP.
notes, Lex.
Chloe gets a lot of good stuff. A lot of physical.
Get up, everyone. Ready anytime.
Alright.
Easy.
I'm going to send Unify to claim this bridge for me. And then probably deal with these flyers coming in, and then only then we will revive Leah. We don't need her to take down these these flyer squads. Ideally. Spec knocks units back, puts units into waiting mode, cannot be destroyed.
At your service.
I don't know if I need to actually go around like this, or if Fran would bounce off. Would be annoying.
My arrows never miss.
I think we're just barely not gonna kill. I think they're gonna be left on like 1 HP or something.
Go on.
Glacial Rain. Nice front line you got there. Be a shame if something were to happen to it.
Steady.
In my sight.
Not gonna miss. Got more. Aim and
Nice 1% chance of actually hitting me, loser.
reloading.
Oh yeah, I like how she gets two hits of Glacial Rain off because Leah's not stealing the bonus AP from Chloe. Yeah, you're on 7
Just say
HP.
the word.
Stupid. Stupid so-and-so.
You're mine.
Alright, we'll just skip that. A little bit of healing in.
For all of Bastorius, who should I beat next? Ready
Okay,
anytime,
claim this bridge
easy.
as mine. We can always
stand
teleport
ready.
to
Understood.
allied
I'll
stuff.
be taking that.
Okay, he's attack calling, that's fine.
Just say the word. Going there now. That wasn't so tough. At your service. At
Destroy that
once.
wall for me, please. I wonder if someone with a hammer could destroy this wall, actually. Okay, was that it?
I stand ready.
Pick. Alright, I thought there would be more. Alright, now then. What am I doing over here? We technically would like to blind this watchtower. But again, Liza's way over here.
Ready anytime. Got it.
Take you down. I can do cavalry to get in here. What is your coverage? Quite large. Actually, we have Virginia. Virginia can nullify incoming assists
Nowhere is too far.
at the cost of 1 valor. Okay, let's get a cavalry squad, and we will kind of tag team this. Cavalry plus Fran here. Let's get Oben in with the cavalry just so we can vitalize if we need to. We might as well put Elaine up front. You know, he is the poster child of this game. Let's go... Do I go Gloucester? Gloucester's quite apt at taking down swaths of enemies. And let's go with Renault. Do I want a cleric in here? Elaine kind of heals himself. But no one else really does. And we don't have... I could throw Monica or Miriam's on Fran's squad, actually. No, let's grab... sure, let's grab Prim. Okay, so... Oben's mostly here for Vitalize, but he is quite strong. We have Prim to keep the front line here healthy. Elaine can initiative up everyone. We have Cavalry Call on Renault. Gloucester is a mix of physical and magical power with his Dark Flame. Can cut through front lines very quickly. Spin Edge, cut through front lines quickly. Wild Rush, cut through back lines quickly. Now, Oben front lines, easy clap.
Going already.
I stand ready.
Oh, I messed up. This should actually be Elaine in charge. Go ahead and withdraw for now.
I'm here.
See you later.
If you do this in the field, it costs you a valor, but if you retreat them and change it, it does not. So.
To me.
I've got you now.
Now we're going to take 26 damage. That is fine. Crush you.
Steady. Go on.
Guaranteed crit. Not only that, but it also freezes enemies too, which is so good.
Take it easy.
Blade. Level up. Leah, Rolf, Chloe. Leah is still dead, by the way. Bonus evasion, better accuracy, more HP. Rolf, accuracy, evasion, HP.
Service of the crown.
Chloe, accuracy. Initiative up on Chloe's also nice. HP is fine.
We did it. Bow strung.
Alright.
Easy.
Hit that, and then that'll be...
I'm in there firing. At your service.
Alright, let's go ahead and dual shield. We won't take assist attacks for
I stand
a
ready.
couple of combats. You go for this cavalry charge.
We march.
You are going for you, and then we're going to again do a
My arrows never
shield.
miss.
I think we've seen this enough. Unity just destroys them. Skip.
Keep it up, everyone. Just say the word.
Alright, we could revive using Valor, or I could just hang out by this encampment, and then when my squad over here returns, we can just encampment about it. Alright. Presumably you're pumping out flyers.
You're nothing.
Okay, 510 damage. Who doesn't like watching a Griffin mow down a front line of cavalry, though, you know?
None of you will die here. Now, go on then.
Beautiful.
Have that.
Truly a beautiful
I'm
thing.
here to help.
Oh, he dead.
Those who defy me, pay with their lives. My training's paid off.
Alright, level up Miriam.
Blossom ever brighter.
Physical defense, magic attack up.
It seems you've misjudged me. Nowhere is too far.
Okay. Keep
At
moving.
once.
You face me.
Take 32 damage, that is a-okay.
Forward.
Initiative up, lean edge is fine. Up,
We shall see our
cavalry call, wild rush. Control axe, demonic pact. Knight's pursuit finishes up that column. Easy.
Well fought.
I stand ready.
Dual guard again.
I can
Stronger
do
than
this.
ever.
At your service.
You go for the
Understood.
tower. You go for the foot
Onward.
units.
I made it.
Unify is garrisoned.
Fortune smiles upon us.
Alright, Sealing cloak.
Your villainy ends here.
Okay, we're taking 63 damage. If you move Gloucester back, we take 50. 62. 80. Alright, I'll take the 63, actually. That's fine. It's fine. Not at all concerned.
Will not fail.
Initiative up. Lean edge. Followed by Knight's Pursuit. He bolts up. Rolling axe the front line. Bulk up again on both of them.
Behold my
Cavalry call. Wild rush. Kills the entire column.
Be at peace.
Take the heal. Oof. Got a grand smash in, huh? How rude.
A fine bout.
Okay, lane's gonna hold until Bran does that fight because we don't want to have to deal with any assist attacks.
No mercy.
Take 11 damage. We do 499. Very nice. Let's see it.
Guards up. Onward. My magic is yours. Ah! Don't let up. Go on. then.
Nice aerial snipe. You missed every single time.
This will be easy.
It's Coffin. You frozen.
At once.
Like share.
Huh?
Throw heal.
I did it.
You would think Fran would have damage on her, but no, it's Miriam. Virginia, Kitra, and Yana all leveled up, I
Let's see just
believe.
how strong I can
Virginia
get.
gets the things that matter. Learns Undying Will. Activates before attacking with an active skill. The attack potency increases as HP decreases. Maximum plus 100. Grants the ability to survive one lethal blow. Okay. So as your HP goes down, you do more
Nothing's
damage with that.
stopping me now.
Citra levels
A
up.
little closer to my former strength.
Yana gets magic. Good.
My griffin needs a rest.
Let's see. Undying Will activates before attacking with an active skill, huh? Given that it doesn't do much if you're at full HP, and most of the time you're at full HP, do that only when your own HP gets below half. Well. Although you do have the shield that heals you when you guard, so it's unlikely to actually matter. Alright, you are out of stamina, so I'm going to switch you to Virginia in command at the cost of a Valor. Now we have 2 stamina. Take the Watchtower. Take the Catapult. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We do have a flyer coming in
Come then.
from the west.
Forward.
Burger.
If I may.
We strive hard. With my very life.
Are you alright?
Very good. And so Prim, you kind of need to heal yourself a little bit, not gonna lie, but alright.
Never
Open
done
levels up.
desert, kid.
Accuracy, HP, physical attack. Like, what more could you want?
The time is at hand. The path is set.
Use his
I've
own
arrived.
catapult against him. Let's hit him so he can no longer summon reinforcements.
Don't
Get
be
wrecked.
too surprised. Watch what royalty can do.
Alright, you move for the bridge. You did spawn reinforcements. How rude.
Kneel before
Well.
me.
Well, fine.
Make ready. Now, I'm here to help. We fight on.
Nice reinforcements. Be a shame if something were to happen to him.
Observe greatness. I shall heal you. As it was meant to be. That's what you get.
That is
I won't
what you
disappoint.
get. Claim the bridge. Alright, so you are probably making it straight for the command center. Honestly, I kind of resent that, but I mean, fair play to you. We could go out and meet you with, say, Hilda. I don't think we need to, though. I mean, Celeste is also an option. Like Ridiel, Celeste, or Rhaenys out there? Sure. Let's give her a... Alright, I should probably assign the Ervelda's talisman to someone with HP that needs to be bigger number. Come on, let's give her a additional PP. She's now got 4 PP. Put blindness on a row. 2 strike. Go in front row. Sure. Seems fine. What enemies are in this? This is just sword fighters? Like, yeah. Same deal as Oaklease. Frontline Oaklease as well if you wanna. And you know what? Let's also get, like, Elta Linde in here as sort of a token healer. I like this. Seems good. Whether it's actually going to be good or not is another question. They don't trade favorably. Like, they don't kill. They don't one round, but they do hold firm. That's fine. As long as we have a garrison there, that's all that really matters.
Okay. Cavalry don't do well there. Ah, yes.
Is
Ooh.
that all?
We march.
Alright, we are going to vitalize Virginia after she does this attack.
To me. Now then.
It might change the current RNG seed, although that will definitely change the RNG seed.
I'm right here.
Okay. Unity in the Watchtower is capable of supporting this, making it a kill. That is good enough for me.
This'll do it.
On arrow.
You're not done yet. Witness my strength. Have to gather my strength.
Tiny light. Thankfully, True Strike is not capable of hitting through blind. Blind supersedes it. Nope, rip Eltalinde.
With a single stroke. That's how it's done. My griffin will get a treat for this.
Okay. That's fine.
I
Is
won't
it still
be
looking favorable? Favorable enough.
You dare challenge me?
72 damage. Hmm. I'm assuming this is like the boss hitting like a single enemy. True Strike, unguardable. Yeah, this is the boss hitting with a massive hit, which is why we're seeing 72 damage lost here, because right now he would be prioritizing attacking Fran. We do this 101, so now he's prioritizing attacking Virginia. I would guess. I mean, it doesn't look like it matters who goes down here. We'll attack like so.
Some feat to have broken free of a blockade. It would seem I've misjudged you.
None of you will die.
I beg to differ, Virginia.
Magic.
Okay, backline falls. Yeah, we do that massive chunk to the boss, and then he's gonna get his attack off with True Strike.
It's mine to lose. Damn it!
Man, if she had ice coffin the back row, Fran would have lived. Arnor.
Be restored. As if I could lose.
Miriam levels
The
up.
fruit of my labor.
Magic's up. Physical attack up. Fine. HP up. Nice.
I have my limits, you know.
How pitiful it is to be laid low by rebel scum such as you.
Answer me this. Why is Umaris working for Zenoira?
Simple. We had a deal. She brings me her priestess friend, and I agree not to butcher her brother.
Monster!
Judge me however you wish, yet this never would have happened had the girl not mentioned your name. Interesting. This never would have happened if the girl hadn't mentioned your name. You think that Zenoira was able to track down Scarlet in the prologue because Umaris gave her up to save her brother's life? You think that's the deal? Or do you think this is about something completely different? Alright, we got his axe. Came with desperation. Interesting that it's a magic-based axe. Attack a single enemy, deals damage based on the user's... Weird that it'd be a magic-based axe when it doesn't do any potency, it just does True Strike, damage based on HP. But I guess the magic attack benefits Dark Knights, so I guess this would be an upgrade to Gloucester's, current axe, makes his Dark Flame stronger. Maybe.
Now, if I can just talk to Umaris for a second, maybe we can put all this behind us.
Okay.
The time is at hand.
We vitalize.
Good choice.
You are going to come here and
Onward.
camp. You
Watch
are
what
going
royalty can
to
do. Is
garrison
that
and
all?
withdrawal.
Property of the royal family. What is it? Fight well while I'm gone.
And you're gonna get pooped out over here. Look at that. Before we do that, I guess I would put Fran back in charge so you can cross this river.
At your service.
You are going to be ready to
At once.
camp over here
What
yourself.
would you have me do?
Celeste in tow.
Good. We march. To me.
Gloucester, would you like that brand new axe? Or is it not equipped? Yeah. So, trade physical attack for magic attack. Dark Flame gets stronger. Doesn't mean we don't really care about Vengeful Axe that much. Your default is now Dark Flame. He's still Demonic Pact. And after Demonic Pact... do we have any Carnelian pendants? We have a Ruby pendant. Good, good. This is good. Alright. So turn 1, we probably Dark Flame. Yeah. This is gonna be good, right? Ideally. Alright, so turn 1. Combatant, no, own condition, first action, Dark Flame. We just attack, basically. Then, the next turn, presumably we would have taken damage, but we would also, Demonic Pact ourselves to get an AP back. The next turn, we could Desperation immediately, or we could Dark Flame again. Because let's see, we go from 4 AP to 2 AP, and then we go back up to 3 because of Demonic Pact. Then we go from 3 down to 2, or sorry, down to 1, and then we go up to 2 because of Demonic Pact. And then on our third action, we Desperation with, half of our HP gone. Because we sacrificed 25% twice. You think? Prioritize row with the most here. Although I think it can only attack the front. There you go. There's a Gloucester that does some damage. Let's actually grab this battering ram with us, I guess. I don't know. You could take it over here with us.
This is the place.
Can I move you here? I can. Nice-oo.
Standing by.
Heal this group.
Nowhere is too far. I'll handle this. I hope I can help. I'll handle this.
Okay. For now, go ahead and garrison the command post. While we get ready over here, we need Scarlet deployed, right? Stage conversations, yeah, Scarlet. Scarlet. Her buffs. Rosalind does well with Hodrick in front. as long as Rosalind has the highest initiative of 31. Let's grab Lex just to protect against ranged. What is the enemy squad comprised of? Just a shit ton of flyers, mystic shields, magic defense. They're actually quite resistant to magic. How frustrating. Alright, well, it's probably going to be Unity squad that just destroys them then, but, you know, just gotta get a squad up there. Just throw Travis in, just for fun. Is there a stepping stone position? No. Okay. So we just gotta deploy them from here.
Let me show you what a dark... Anything you need. Oh, that's all? I did it! I won't lose!
Gonna take 18 damage, that's fine.
I did it! I think this is the place.
We march.
Disembark.
Bow strung. Going there now.
You can just barely overlap them.
You'll never win. I'm right here.
Supporting attack off, take no damage, good.
I'm pleased with this.
The Linde leveled up.
In perfect sync.
Alright, we are gonna haste,
I stand ready.
and then we are gonna make waste.
Why, thank you. Waits.
Alright, how are we progressing here? They don't actually have that much coverage on their assist attacks. You can kind of divide and conquer this.
The time is at hand.
Let's see, Elaine. Probably the fastest
Onward.
to get to that tower.
At your service. Understood. Ready anytime. Easy. Whatever you wish. Setting off.
Going. As we take down the tower.
Splendid.
War funds 10,000. Very nice.
You face me.
Take 15 damage to kill 5 archers.
With me.
Let's see how Gloucester fares with his new, his brand new axe.
Behold my
Dark flame, boom.
I'll cut them down.
Demonic pact. He does end up getting healed up by Prim a little bit, but that's fine. We don't want him to go down solo. He dies, you know.
We march on.
He doesn't even get to use his full power. Renault levels up.
Royal name.
Gloucester levels up, gets the good
For
stuff.
the sake of
Prim
my
levels up,
healing.
gets magic.
A fine bout.
Yeah, claim the tower.
'Tis ours now.
I stand ready. Sir.
Maybe you could hunt down
Bow
them.
strung. Anything you need. At your service.
We march. To me.
I made it. I've got you. How much punch?
Come then.
Here to
Ranged
help.
attack,
I'm
magic
right
attack.
next to you.
We'll do a magic attack, we take 6 damage. Just gonna skip. We're pretty much in the end phase. We know we've won.
Another step forth.
Level up Elaine, gets pretty much one of everything except for physical attack, which... fine. He's more of a defensive ploy than anything else, so
Just say the
sure.
word.
We are now faced with armor, to which Gloucester says, lol, lamau.
Your villainy ends.
I'm right here.
I will watch this. I would like to see Gloucester just melt this armor. Pulling axe, defenses drop, cavalry call, attack goes up. Quick heal. Alright, Gloucester Dark Flame. 131 damage, huh? Very nice. Win this cover, quick heal.
Be at peace.
Secret heal. Renault. Getting bastard crossed. Desperation.
With my very well fought.
I'm surprised he had enough TP left to use the demonic pack 3 times there. You're sitting here for like 20 minutes during the Forest Temple fight like, I have no sword, surely one of my weapons may damage it, until I realize I can bite it as a wolf. Lamau.
Your orders, then. Ready anytime. Going there now.
The time is at hand. To me.
Anything you need.
So you grab the
that's all.
camp. You just kind of hang out.
Set. Now then.
Face me and be cut down.
49 damage. Alright, fair enough. Does Fran go down? Fran goes down. Unsurprising.
Victory is ours. Nowhere is too far.
Alright, we're
Understood.
going for that watchtower.
I'm here.
Stamina refill.
We march. To me.
Rush.
Come then.
Destroy
Here to
them.
help.
Unify, do some support damage. We're just healing.
'Tis my undying spirit which drives me.
Renault levels up.
Bow strung. Got it.
Rush
Your orders,
them. You are going to
then. As you
talk.
wish.
The path is set. Good.
You're nothing. I can help.
Okay, Fran squad attack. Miriam goes down. Doesn't matter really.
Buried. I stand ready.
Do.
At once. You're mine.
Let's kill the archers.
Who should I beat next? Ready anytime. Easy.
We talk.
Humorous, wait! Come to turn yourself in, have you? I always knew you would cave eventually. That's not why I'm here. Poodle is gone, slain by our hand. What did you say? I know you had your reasons for doing this, Humorous, but we shouldn't keep talking about it here. Let's meet in the garden, just the two of us. If that's what you want, I'll be there in a moment.
Oh. Alright, we win. We did it! Ta-da! I was expecting to still have to fight her for some reason. But, no, we win. Took me 2 minutes. 1 minute per flank.
Why have you asked to meet me here? I could raise my sword at any moment, you know. I'm aware, but I understand why you did it. And I know you have no reason to attack me. Not anymore. It doesn't matter. I'll never deserve your trust again. Tell me, Humorous. Do you remember this? I can't believe you're still holding on to that. Why wouldn't I be? These flowers you pressed bring me straight back to the day I left Albion. You gave them to me as a symbol of our friendship, and asked me never to forget about you.
power of friendship conquers all.
It was all I could do to get you to stop crying. Yes, and it didn't work. Your shoulder was practically drenched with tears. And a bit of snot as well. That was a long time
How
ago.
ladylike.
Even still, whenever I felt lonely, I'd look at these flowers, and it was like you were right there next to me. I've been blessed with a great many companions since that day, but I've never once considered getting rid of them. No matter how far apart we may be, you'll always be a dear friend, Humorous. Scarlet,
Aww.
Come with us. Please.
How can you say that after what I've done? I tried to betray you, to hand you off to Zenoira.
Perhaps, but that's all in the past now. So come. We've shed enough tears in this garden to last us a lifetime.
Okay, but what happened to her brother? Like, presumably he's free now, but Hodel was keeping him hostage, right? Where is he? We're kind of leaving that unanswered. Please, I need to know.
Is everything all right? It is now. Humorous has agreed to fight beside us. Words can never atone for what I've done. Maybe my actions can. The next time I draw my blade, it will be in service of the liberation. We finished our search of Hoodoo's fort, Your Highness. The boy was there, just as we expected. Thank the Father. Humorous. It's all right, Curus. You're safe now. And I've you and your army to thank for it. I'll do everything in my power to repay that debt, Elaine. I swear it on my honor as a knight.
Okay, well, there's my answer to that question. I like how I'm just like, this doesn't make sense, and then they make it make sense like 2 seconds later, and I'm just like, okay. Okay. It all makes sense. Oh, what generosity! We'll have to make sure it doesn't go to waste. Guard. Now, again, we're gonna need to go get more level 2 mercs because we're out. The stores in town have freshened up their inventories, and it's entirely because of you. I'm sure you'll find something nice if you're ever in the market for an item or two.
We are honored by what you've done for our town as modest as ours. Merely let me know if there's any way I can return the favor.
Oh. Hello, ma'am? Ma'am?
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Wingline Standard. Aerial alignment. Activate at the start of battle. Grant a row of allies buffs based on the number of flying units. One flying unit grants 20% bonus critical chance. 2 flying units grants accuracy plus 20. And 3 grants them bonus attack. Okay. That's interesting. Oh me, oh my, yeah. Alright, so this is kind of like a choose your buff. Like, do you want 1 flyer to get critical chance, 2 flyers to get accuracy, or 3 flyers to get attack? It's quite interesting. I tend to build my squads more balanced, and the 20% crit rate isn't the most reliable of buff, so I don't really care for it, but,
I hope you
early game that would have been
Welcome
interesting.
to my humble store. Look around as much as you
Yeah, so
please.
Sir Coat. I should really stock up on, like, healing fonts and stuff. A couple of large healing fonts could go
My
pretty hard.
thanks.
Revival Orb.
My thanks.
And smoked nuts.
And I suppose when I think about it, all I can really offer is an adoring gaze. Oh god. That is
Unfortunately, that's all you can offer me.
Humorous is the only family I have left in this world. I wish you could stay here with me, but I know there's still a war to wage. I'll try to help however I can. Humorous is a great fighter, but she sometimes lets her emotions get the better of her. You try not to tease her too much, okay? Oh, and keep this between us, please. A strange magic flows forth from this statue. It's as though my soul has been cleansed, yet filled with vigor in the same breath.
Yeah, it heals you and also revives the fallen. It's what it does. Though Welbian may have submitted to Zenoiran rule, its pious heart beats stronger than ever. With such fervent faith at our backs, we shall restore our homeland, no matter how long that takes. I mean, so far the only race to, like, restore their homeland on their own was, like, the Beast People. Like, they got their capital back themselves. I'm like, forgive me for not thinking too highly of the other races, given that they needed me to do that for them. Alright, I did leave a sigil up here to do. There's some people over here. Do be careful if you're headed to the west, your highness. Oh, biscuits. Now is my chance. You don't like the, oh my god, are we the baddies meme? We are the baddies. What do you mean, are we the baddies? We are the baddies. I'm just out here, you know, liberating the people of the land. You know? When really it's all a ploy to, you know, take control of their resources and, you know, line my own coin purse with the resources of their nations. Like, that's all I'm doing here. I'm no better than Galerius.
We feather swords are a class which excels in defense and evasion both. However, we tend to struggle against enemy shield shooters. By placing one in your front row, if you don't believe me.
I mean, you also seem to be weak to Virginia. But yeah, sure. We'll use. I mean, you're definitely weak to Unify. Sure, we'll do Unify squad and just. Oh no, you're so weak to the shield shooter. Oh no, it's definitely the shield shooter that you're weak to. Definitely not, you know, Unify. You know, just don't mind Unify here. You know, just she's not what you're weak to. You know, definitely not Unify. Definitely the shield shooter was the difference there.
It was an excellent bout, thank you. Despite our vulnerability, there exist ways to counteract the shield shooter's potency. Granting a breaker a true strike attack, for example, could ensure they're defeated in a single hit.
I'd like to get across this river, but I don't have the strength to walk to the bridge. If only I had wings to carry me. You're so lazy. Perhaps if I pray hard enough, I'll be reincarnated as an angel in my next life. Oh, what a lazy ass. Alright. Alright, do we have enough resources to... Yes, we can get you. I think you found me! I did. A wild Rastifer appears.
It pains me to say it, but faith alone isn't enough to put food on our tables. But that just makes us all the more thankful when kind souls like you come along.
What do you mean I can't just pray in a sub sandwich?
Our city is restored and full of life once more. Both the humans and angels couldn't be happier.
Okay, we can station a guard. I did save Jeremy for this. Oh, we actually have 2 angels we can garrison with. I want you to know I was standing there trying to use the Dominion Rod as a blunt force trauma inducer. Yeah, you were trying to club the boss. Yeah, how far did that get you?
I hope you found it. I shall guard them with my very life.
We owe our thanks not only to you, but to our Almighty Father in heaven above. I pray he continues to bless you in the battles ahead. Beyond hope that we're all living in peace again soon enough. Yes, the Father, the Maiden, and the Holy Unicorn, also known as Elaine's penis. I'm sorry. Hey, am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Like, come on. The friggin' the ritual of the Maiden and Unicorn was just them getting married and probably boning, you know. Looks like we found a forge. Which is weird because unicorns like virgins. Yeah. Zenoira's finally out of the picture, huh? Took you long enough. I may not look the part, but I'm a blacksmith, and a damn good one at that. Just bring me some favorite, and I'll have your equipment looking better than ever. Oh, that's some high quality favorite you got there. Now, what can I help you? Alright. So, does it... It just increases the attack or defense potency, it looks like. It doesn't... Oh my god, it can take a bronze sword up to 25? I'm like looking at Cutthroat, but I'm like, alright, so it's like a +4, alright. Bronze sword, just +17, alright. Okay. Fancy. Yeah, if I have anyone using, like, a weak weapon, like Aramis or whatever. The Kingblade's Cornix. Yeah, something like this where it's the +5 all stats up, but it's, like, fairly weak physically. Yeah. That seems worth doing. Dude, doesn't Melisandre really need the buff, though? Probably not. Alright. Leah could really benefit from... I don't think... Is it the Heaven's Wing sword that's giving Leah her most attack? Or is... No, she's getting more attack from the Vorpal sword. And honestly, the Vorpal sword could go in favor of something that actually gives her a better bonus now, because now we can just give her attack power from something else. It's actually huge. Labris. Guard rate. Now I can... God, this is so good. You can make any weapon viable. That's so good. I'll sort by, like, physical attack. The odds are I'm using, like, high physical attack stuff. Flame Lance. Like, friggin' Clive is still using this shitty, you know, Sanguine attack lance. Although he does technically have a better upgrade in the Bloody Spear, but this gives a guard rate, and I don't think this one does. Yeah, this one doesn't give any bonuses. I could definitely upgrade Clive with that. It's pretty good. Makes the twin bows more late game viable. Although I do like what we currently have going. Trapper's Warbow.
Woodpecker. I barely knew her. Crossbloom Blow. Wait, where's Liza's bow? What's Liza using? Let's roll. Maybe it's just not a candidate because it's already max strength or something? Oh, we can make Selby's dropkick even stronger. Yes! Should we make Selvy dropkick people even harder? That sounds hilarious. Oh my gosh. This is such a good feature. I love this. Dude, you can make early game shields more late game. Yes. That's so good. I don't know. Berengaria's shield definitely needs an upgrade. Yeah, I'm gonna have to think about that one because I don't know what to use my buffs on. All right, well we didn't do the sigil over here. We should probably do that. Also, do you have anything for sale that I want? Quartz Rod Gravity, Night Staff. Okay, now that I know that I can upgrade things, make them viable. Oh my god, it's 50,000 for a Fevrite. It's nice that I can buy more. I believe I can also trade Divine Shards for more. Yeah, it's nice that I can buy more. Okay, where's Melisandre at? She really doesn't need the Vorpal Sword now because she's getting her most attack from this Cornyx Blade. So now I could actually trade this out for the Wyvern Razor again, because she used to have this equipped for the crit rate and crit damage. But I needed her to have more attack power because the King's Blade Cornyx only had 15 physical attack. So we traded this out for a Vorpal Blade, but now we can trade it back in and do massive crit damage. That's perfect. Alright, let's actually do this, this sigil. Right, lose if you lose, win if you win. Okay, enemy, ballista. Okay. We don't need to take this garrison, apparently. We just need to take this one. So going north is actually kind of a trap. We can hide in the woods here. Get to this catapult and catapult this. I don't know if they can crossbow me if I'm on the catapult, though. Would be annoying if they could. Alright. What are we dealing with, though? We're dealing with Hammer Girls in the front with Staff Boys in the back. Holy Cradle grants a row of allies the ability to withstand death. Wound Healing grants a row of allies a buff that doubles HP restored. Overheal heals over your max. It makes sense. Alright, just all they do is heal. They don't do any, like, nonsense to my line. Alright, so we have Hammer Girls, we have Honed Spear, Archer Tower, Archers, Cavalry. Okay. Okay, let's go a dodge squad. This is pretty much just going to be an identical squad to what I just deleted, but what you gonna do? Travis as well. Selvy to drop kick some people. possibly go wrong. And I mean, I guess we could take a second to level some people up by putting them in squads, like, I don't know, Scarlet, Holm, Lex. Let's throw Ock in here. Yeah, this is dodge tanky. Basically, it's just a squad that can go through the woods in stealth mode. And then I want a Fran squad. I want a Fran. It has massive initiative. Will also help Unify go early. Let's grab Hitra for bonus. Put Melisandre and Elaine in because that's just fun. The newlyweds! Yay! Alright, I think all we need is 2 squads here.
I march for the pride of Drakenhold. To the skies, at your service.
We are hastening with just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us.
Onward then. Where should I begin?
Alright, immediately get into the woods. Where you cannot be seen.
I stand ready.
You're gonna be a bit of a nuisance here. Aha! No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Alright, we're gonna take, what, 47 damage? We're gonna take 0 damage.
Heart with your wits!
Okay. Well, the glowing light doesn't really matter unless we're going against stuff that can blind me, but I digress. Oh no, it'd be a shame if you could actually hit me, but you can't. Also, nice dodge on Selvi. She had a 80% chance of actually being hit there. Which could have been devastating.
Ready for more.
Level up Selvi. Gets magic. That's not physical attack. I don't want it. Alright, do we take the ballista or do we take the catapult? I think we take the ballista.
Of course. As you commanded.
Let's hit the watchtower with it.
Nowhere is too far. Understood. No mercy.
You're doing 22 damage. 27, 26, 24. 22 damage seems fair.
Forward!
Initiative up.
I've more where that came from. Now.
Even more initiative up.
Don't let up.
Even more initiative up. Glacial Rain. I just realized that Elaine's start a battle initiative up interferes with Unify's quick charge. That is my bad.
We have them.
He's frozen mid-jump. That's so good.
Better keep in His Highness's
Oh, that's really funny.
It seems you've missed
He's frozen mid-air.
At your service.
Alright, let's hit you.
You're nothing.
With me!
Nice
Now
going.
enjoy this. The wind is ours. We fight on. Got some arrows for you.
My hammer's better than your hammer.
Allow me to
Dude, why are you rocking unupgraded hammer girls, dude?
We have them.
Like, what even is this? I thought this was supposed to be an expert trial.
My training's paid off. Victory is ours. Nowhere is too far.
Alright, for now, just Garrison. I'm expecting something in these woods is going to try to snipe my command center.
That's the last I hope to see of you. I stand ready. Best be careful.
Okay, greater gravity. R&R. Oh wow, that reached really far. Quite impressive.
A necessary sacrifice for the sake of our future. A worthy foe.
Okay. How long is the gravity gonna last? Long is the answer. Alright, we're just gonna hit you.
A necessary awaiting your orders. I'm off then. I've wrested these lands from our enemy. I stand ready, as you wish.
The watchtower.
I stand ready. Nowhere is too far.
Let's go ahead and deploy another squad here. Dealing with a lot of mages, and my blinder is currently gone, so we'll use Virginia instead. Let's go with... so start a battle stuff. Let's throw Rosalind out here. Utilize Hodrick if we can. Well, I'm not sure he's actually going to be able to be of much use. Where is he? There he is. We'll throw a cleric just to keep the group healthy, like, say, Prim. And... I guess... no, Chloe? Chloe. Chloe seems good.
You've made the right call. I won't disappoint.
We are going to make sure you guys are immune to assist attacks for a little bit.
Watch what royalty can... What is it? I'm off.
Okay, and we can switch between the two of you as we
The area
desire.
is ours. Where should I begin?
Okay, there is a dude here.
Of
That's
course.
fine.
Awaiting your orders.
Ideally, we
Where
don't
should I
intercept on
I've made it.
this edge
I stand ready. I'm off.
because we don't want to be assist attacked.
You'll find no respite here.
I will find no respite here, according to them. I think they're lying. Nimble fighter. Accuracy up.
Stay right there.
Nimble fighter.
Do you see?
Just relax.
122 damage. Yeah.
That's the last I hope to see of you.
Apparently sword fighters needed a buff.
As you wish.
According to someone who came in, the patch notes say sword fighters are getting buffed. I'm like,
This won't take
okay.
a moment.
I don't think they need buffs, but alright. So be it. Take no damage.
I've had enough.
Alright, we are now blind immune. Oh no, it'd be a shame if I was blind immune. Nimble fighter. Nimble fighter.
No stopping us! Watch and learn!
Jump kick, 64 damage. My my
I'll not be defeated.
my shaman did 64 damage to a cavalier by picking it. That's how good this is.
Only to study this far. Could you perhaps praise me a bit?
All right, we win. Who needs to even take the entire north, right? We just easily win. Took me 1 minute. Alright, Phantom Knight Shield, more Master Trestisses. Yeah, presumably there is like 1 sigil left. Advanced 1. And the moderate had 3. Advanced had 3. Did the beginner sigils have 1, 2, 3, maybe? What was moderate 1? Moderate 2. Beginner only had 2. But who knows? Okay, I'm gonna not have too good to use syndrome and actually forge some stuff here. Let's sort this by I really should have favorited more stuff, huh? Just item ID. Alright. Holy Saber, Knight of the Rose Sword. It'd be cool if it also buffed the sub-effects of the weapon. That would be kind of overpowered, though, if it did that. So, I'm... As cool as that would be, I'm glad it doesn't do that. Guard rate... Green attack... Knot of Ruin. Alright, let's give Oben's Sanguine Axe a buff, because I think that is his final weapon. I don't think we're changing that. Unless... unless... It is like the weakest thing I've got deployed as far as the axes go. Although, I guess... It's also, Celeste Bandit Hand Axe. 10 evasion is also fairly weak. Yeah, let's get Clive's Crimson Sarissa actually buffed. Now he's going to be quite strong. The King's Lance Elhal is pretty strong as is. General Pike. Flame Lance. Wingbow. Desert Bow. Got Frostbloom Bow. At max strength. Might be better than what either Liza or Unifi are using. Plus 20 evasion in the bonus crit rate. Especially the evasion for Liza. I'll quickly check what they have equipped. But yeah, we're buffing Selvy's jump kick. Oh, I lack the honors. Damn it. How dare you. Anyway. Like, Liza's got... Okay, so Liza's got the Apoletas bow, which is already max strength. So she doesn't need bow. What is Unifi rocking? King's bow. Okay, yeah. Neither of them need a bow. Their bows are plenty strong. Virginia, you should really have a stronger weapon. Like, what? Why do you have the Hallowed Blade still? I guess it heals you when you do stuff and you're like a frontline tank. I guess that makes sense. Alright, well, we did upgrade one thing. Yay.
Hi, you're it. How am I supposed to play tag with an angel? He's like, hey, are you an angel? Did it fall when you fell, or did it fall when you hurt from heaven? Pray and trust this town and its citizens to me. No harm shall ever come to them again.
Alright, if you say so, Chief.
Ding. Why are you doing this for us? I mean, thank you.
Aw. She doesn't know, she doesn't get that people can be nice. Alright, let's put Umaris in charge because this is where she was in charge of originally.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Gale Cutter, evasion plus 20, double blast, attack 2 enemies, bonus potency versus flying. Ow. I want that, thank you.
May the Father bless you.
Archbishop's Mitre activates after an ally is hit by an attack, restore moderate HP to an ally, and grants HP regen. Relic Heal. That also seems really good.
May the Father bless you.
May the Father bless you. Like, it's
I hope you
quite good. I'm just saying.
Welcome to my humble store.
Buy a little bit more
Look
goat
around
biscuits.
As much as you please. My thanks.
Thank you for the
May
goat biscuits, sir.
I'll keep them safe.
People are actually smiling again. My mother and father included. Thank you, human.
Aww. Let's use our Trestices. 9,000 XP if you're below level 40. Use these to catch people up. Get like Prim.
I think I've gotten a little better at this.
Tiana's close to a level. Who's close to a level? Hilda can level up.
Never reign again.
Lex can level up. Gilbert.
surpass Ludwig yet.
Alright. Let's get my
Getting stronger by
my
the day.
lowest level units a token level just to show my appreciation for their efforts. And then the last one, let's give this to Chloe. Yeah, let's give it to Chloe. Well, 35. Alright, and then the Supreme Military Trust is just 10,000 raw. Let's give that to... I guess Sharon.
I wonder if I'm stronger than Lady Oclease.
You're not stronger than Lady Oclease, but it's a good thought you got there, Sharon. Okay, so weapon Gale Cutter. I think that is for Leah. Equipped. It is plus 20 evasion. She doesn't need the accuracy from the Heavenwing Sword, so that's fine. The bonus attack from it doesn't change her physical attack because the Notos' sword is stronger already. But the bonus evasion means even less things are likely to hit her, and she actually now has an attack that makes sense to use over Keen Edge here. So this combat type, double blast, flyers, Keen Edge, scoots. Interesting that double blast is actually ranged as well. Yeah, I still think default Keen Edge is her best, but yeah, that's actually quite cool. And then the Mitre, barely newer. Man, it would be really good for Scarlet to finally get rid of this ribbon in her hair that doesn't do anything for her, but nar, she gets to keep it until the end of days. Also, we should probably upgrade her gear. Looking scarves. The Royal. Man, this ribbon does jack shit for her. Quick heal is so weak nowadays. 50 magic potency. Versus, say, the Mitre, which was, what, 150 magic potency and, you know, actually did stuff? Where is it? There it is. Archbishop's Mitre. Used by any sort of Healy person? Change the ribbon, Babaka. I don't want to. It says her name on it, you know? Yeah, Relic Heal would be so much better. Activates after an ally is hit by an attack. Activates after an ally is hit by an attack. It's 2 PP, but 100 magic potency and grants regeneration versus just 50 magic potency and nothing else. Like, ugh. Oh well. Also give her magic counter with the Mage's Gloves. 150 magic potency counter attack after an enemy uses... Activate after an enemy attacks with an active skill, you just shoot him with magic. Would definitely make her a bit more useful, but hey. Do we want to change her staff? Eventually I'll buff these Lifeblood staffs, because man, Resurrection is really fun. Active heal, no. I think Ring Staff is still correct. I do need to think a little bit harder about how I want her skill priority to go. Uncondition. No. If the average HP of the entire party is below 75% chance, go ahead and Healing Circle. Otherwise... if the party is above 75%, but a row is below 50%, go ahead and Curing Call them. But if neither of these things are true, such as a round of combat where you are all full HP, because the round just started, but, I mean, your initiative at 23 means someone will probably get hit. You can go ahead and Innocent Ray a row of enemies. Prioritizing Armored. Removes target's buffs, that's fine. And if for some reason you use Curing Call and have 1 AP remaining, go ahead and Holy Light, that sounds fine. Yeah, Scarlet's loadout is pretty bad. I mean, I've nerfed Chloe the same way by giving her Chloe's Charm. This does nothing for her. She does not need the experience. She really doesn't. It doesn't even give her defensive stats, but it's her charm. Like, why would I take that away from her, you know? I'm not a monster. God. My God, our quest list is so much shorter now. We're getting low on quests. How are we doing on map? 91% complete. Getting there. We're getting there. Does this place have a boat? No. There's no anchor. Probably like a boat over here that takes me to the hippocampus carving. Octopus carving.
This famed basilica, the seat of Albion's government, lies just beyond this gate. I know I could fly there if I wanted, but I still feel so isolated somehow.
Presumably this is where I need to go?
It won't seem to open.
Well, I guess we have to go around, huh? Alright, 845 damage. Get wrecked. Ooh. Another graveyard.
You encroach upon orthodoxy land. I shall hereby see you punished for it. Battle for Citron Pool. The Pool of Citrons? I bet it tastes very orangey. The Liberation Army sets out to defeat Alexia and free Citron Pool Harbor. Battle for Citron Pool. Alright, we are dealing with 4 enemy units. There may be one in the woods. There are magic mines all over the place. So a hammer to wreck those would be nice. Griffin to take down the cavalry. More cavalry here. Anti-blind using Travis might be nice to deal with both of these. The battle for lemon water. Yes, indeed, Zarek. Battle for lemon water. It's like it's just 7-Up, right? Like limeade. We're just having a fight over like a bottle of Sprite over here. Okay, we frontline Travis because he's got the anti-blind built into him. With his current gear, which will make him useful against these these flyers. Minus the carbonation, I guess, yeah. Probably want him in a squad with a flyer. So that way he can also take part in the cavalry squad fights. So let's give Celeste command of this squad, maybe? Just reminds me of my grandparents who ordered water with lemon when you go to West. Hey, a little bit of lemon and some water is pretty good. It's very old-fashioned, though. You know? You know what me saying? Alright, let's Melisandre about it. Elaine backline, he can still protect everybody. And I'm mostly just deploying him with Melisandre because they're married. Like, there's no real reason I'm deploying Elaine here. Like, sure, he fills a niche, but it's not a niche that really needed to be filled, you know? It's just kind of there. We're dealing with any armor? I don't think so. Just cavalry. We have some mages. Right. Just as a precaution, I guess. We'll throw Miriam in here. This is kind of like an all-rounder squad. It won't do too bad. And then we need a squad with, say, Nina in it to break the barricades. We are going to Unify because she's the greatest. We will... I'll say units without start of battle stuff so that they don't cannibalize Unify. Or like Rhaenys in here. Oaklease. Let's do like the Angel squad. Numeris is in this squad as well. Unequipped swords. Anything that I would prefer. She's a flyer. We'll give her something to evade with. And then item ID for accessories. You will have a scarf. And I don't know what else. You'll gloves maybe? Like, do you need gloves? You kind of dodge well, but in the event that you don't dodge well, I guess I would prefer that you block well, but...
Maybe we give you the warrior medal. Alright, we are going to save Oaklease's thing and overwrite it to Umaris. That way they fill the same niche. But instead of Spiral Sword, I'm gonna Shield Might with one of them. Actually, no, I should have a Carnelian Pendant in order to actually do what Oaklease is doing. Okay, well, in that case, hold on to Honed Slash, I guess. Get rid of Spiral Sword. Okay. Seems alright. 2 squads. Nina squad. I'd rather this be, you know, Umaris squad. Hers, she can have it.
This is more than I deserve. I'm ready.
How do you fare against some of this stuff? You do incredibly well.
Tell me what
Man
to do.
post deploy. I'm pretty sure flyers don't
What would you have me
activate mines, so let's just go for it, you know?
You have my
Strength
things.
surges through me.
I'll handle this. I'm on my way. This should be quick.
Yeah. Let's see it then.
Will not fail.
Rip.
I've more where that came from.
Ha!
Glowing light. We are now immune to getting blinded at this point.
Yield to me. How about this?
Shame we were already blinded because Melisandre went first. But
Witness my...
spinning edge. Whee!
I shall heal you. Good, Griffin.
Good Griffin.
I hope I can help. Understood.
The watchtower. Crush your
For
ass.
the liberation.
Face the fury of an angel.
Face the fury of an angel.
Take a good look.
Decent charge.
Blessed winds.
The end is nigh. Know my fury.
Make your peace.
Steady.
Glacial rain. Pew, pew, pew.
We live to see another dawn. Another step toward atonement. I'm ready. Understood.
I won't lose.
Okay, we're just kind of crushing these guys. This does not feel like a fair fight. Like they're all getting crushed. Okay, Elaine, you really should not have intercepted that. That should have been just Miriam nullifying it, but alright. I guess I'll let it slide.
Huh? How about this?
There we go.
That's how it's done.
That's how it's done.
Sync. What would you have me do?
They won't get away.
They won't get away. Trust me, they're not getting away.
No backing down.
Decent charge.
The winds blow ever stronger. Witness my strength. By divine grace. Aim and... Pew, 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 pew. With a single skill.
Let me see what you got.
It'd be a shame if I had assaulting blow and your units were very close to dying. Would be such a shame.
Had no choice.
Oh, police manages to get a level.
As decreed by the Father himself.
Means magic. Plus
It
physical
was nothing
attack.
personal. Tell me what to do. Of course. Face the fury of an angel.
Decent charge. Haha. You're blind. Haha.
Blessed winds. Don't go down enough. The end is nigh. I'll not be steady. Steady.
Glacial rain. Pew pew pew. Oh, assaulting blow.
Witness my...
You can't out-heal me, you fool. You can't out-heal me. I'm too strong. She almost out-healed me. Any big ideas for when you hit 500 followers soonish? I don't know. I did a thing for 400, so I'm like... I don't know if I want to do one at 500 as well, because that just seems a little too close, you know? I'm almost out of tea, sad. Definitely not. I would never again. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Link to the Past, like door shuffle, entrance shuffle, cross-world bullshit. Maybe, or I'll do an archipelago, multi-game archipelago again. That would be fun. I don't know what the community would want. Like. The 400 follower was a lot of fun, but it was very disorganized because I did not know what I was doing. I'm just like, we're gonna follow 400 NPCs, lol. It wasn't very interactive for the community. You guys were just kind of like watching me dick around in a bunch of video games. Yeah, Link to the Past does have no logic, but I do not know glitches, so... I would need to rely on glitches that I don't know, so no. I would not do no logic. Like a lot of out-of-boundsing. So yeah, I would like to do a community archipelago, but my community is mostly, you know, people who enjoy the lurk rather than want to interact more heavily with what I'm actually doing. To my knowledge, I think. Like, I would love to do like a community archipelago where, you know, like 10 people, 15 people do a massive archipelago scene. Like, that would be fun, but I don't really have enough people interested in randomizers to really do that. I mean, you, Gem, but like who else? Marsh maybe would get on board with that. Although Majora's Mask isn't part of Archipelago yet, so I don't know. I thought no logic might have a glitchless. If there is no logic in place, how would it ensure that there's no glitched requirements? The thought of no logic implies glitches may be required. It's implied by the name. I always believed this day would come. Ah, bless the Father above. Might be able to get Chrissy Cat in on a Archipelago rando. They said that they've done Pokemon rando before. Maybe. Now that you mention it, yeah. Thanks for coming to our aid when nobody else would. A secluded shore. Armorer?
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Inquisitor,
I
nah.
hope you
None of that appeals to me. Let's put Rhaenys.
My bow shall deliver their safety.
Rumors claim you to be envoys of heaven, sent by our creator to shepherd this land from evil's corrupted touch. And I, for one, believe every single word.
All right, maybe don't believe everything you hear on Facebook. I wouldn't call myself a religious man, but your support has been a true blessing for this town.
Got a ship here headed to secluded shore.
Hello? No, this is the secluded shoreline. Hello there, Tangle. General Canoe. That guy's on the Orange Man social media. What's it called? Truther? General Tingle, you are bold.
It doesn't look like anyone's used this watchtower for quite some time. There's some equipment in here too. Might as well take it.
Moonlight Great Shield, Nocturnal Guard. Fancy. Fancy. Now this region is pretty kind of blocked to alternative pathing. Although I guess I could have alternatively pathed down here where I landed from boat. But landing up here, it's just kind of like you pretty linear path through here. I like it. Like down here, I was like kind of flip-flopping. I'm like, I don't know which way to go. And then eventually I got gated. I think it was here. Couldn't get into that town or something. Or was it here? I think it was here, the Dark Elf area. Because you needed to do the capital first before. But, you know, Cornea, you could go either way around the circle. It was kind of fun. Dragonhold gave you 2 paths up to its capital, which was fun. And then Bastorius, you could land here or enter through here, and then you would end up in the same place and then work left. But this is quite confined. I like it. General Grievous, you're shorter than expected.
Think the rebellion has reached these shores? Well, I'll not let you come even one step further.
The battle for Cherrywell. Are all these towns named after fruit? Now, there's Fort Autumn Hill. That's Heaven's River. This was Citron Pool, and now we have Cherrywell. Oakford, Largen, Riege. I mean, at the very least, these 2 towns are based off of fruits. Cherries and citrons. Autumn Fall, Heaven's River, Oaksford. Yeah. Maybe they're based on trees, like cherry tree, citron tree, oak tree, autumn hill tree. Alright, I need to take a quick break, refill waters, use the restroom, you know the drill. I will be right back, and when we do, we will take Cherrywell. Be right back. I have returned. I am back. We are going to take Cherrywell. I do have a Trestus of experience. Let's give this to the wifey. She gets more evasion. She's at 93 base evasion in addition to all of the other evasion she's getting. Nice. Alright. The battle for Cherrywell begins. Are you winning, Lim? I am winning very well. Alright, right away, this is a lot of woods to have right next to my command center. Like, I can't help but notice that you've left yourself wide open to attack, and there's probably something in those woods. There might be a squatch or something in those woods. Now then. You guys get True Strike if you're buffed. I'm curious. So Discharge consumes a buff, consumes all buffs to increase the attack power of an attack. Waits before attacking with an active skill. Comes True Strike if these are buff. I've been under the assumption that Discharge cannibalizes the buff that makes Hone/True Strike. I was under the impression that Discharge goes off, consumes the buffs, applies the bonus attack, and then the attack goes off, making it not True Strike. But I'm thinking I'm wrong about that. Based on how enemies have been set up and how the outcomes have gone. I guess it would make a lot more sense if they didn't cannibalize each other, but I'd been under the impression. Do something like that. Do we want to change my squads around? Probably. What are we dealing with? We're dealing with Meteor Slash on the back line. With you probably charged impetus, making it so you do 2 Meteor Slashes. You do a Meteor Slash and probably a Keen Edge. Probably die in one hit. And all 3 of yous are doing Hone/. This is very easily dealt with Unify as my highest initiative unit. Which I feel bad using her so much. She is my highest level unit too, I think. What's the initiative of these guys? 45, 28. What's Unify here? She's 37 initiative. Let's put Bryce in front. Oben can be behind, that's fine. Although Oben has a startup ability, doesn't he? I know I removed it. I probably removed it at some point because I paired them together. Make all allies' attack skills unguardable. Alright, I do like Chloe in this squad, though, for the guaranteed crit. And then... stuff that is not start of battle. any of Oaklease's stuff start a battle? No? Okay. Rhaenys, no. Maris, yeah, let's go in with our own angels. How about that? Alright, and then in order to ensure we don't get screwed, I would like to blind the watchtower. Grab Liza. I wish I had a little bit more starting valor in this fight, because I would also like to gravitation the enemies, that way they can't move and intercept me, because right now I have a very advantageous of just walk down this path and hit him. If I could gravity these units so they can't cross, it would be quite nice. But right now I'm saying spend 2 valor just summoning these, and then 1 valor doing a blind. Maybe I could use items, I don't know. Throw Oben in there. Get Prim. No, let's grab Tatiana. She's had enough time to take a nap, surely. And it's been a little while since we've seen Berengaria. Sure, let's do that. Okay, 2 squads.
I'm not afraid. Got the sting of a scorpion if I have to.
We are going to smoke bolts. The watchtower.
Bow strung.
You know what? Just for fun, we're gonna give myself haste as well.
Just say the word. Got
Kill.
it.
What an easy
My
map.
arrows never miss.
Alright, we could take 140 damage. 95. 85. 85. 140. 149. 85. Sure. Sure!
No backing
Alright,
down.
hasten charge. Give me your slash nonsense.
Can you match me? With a single stroke.
Now I see her initiative takes control here
That's my aid.
because of the attack. Okay.
I'm unstoppable.
Got some arrows for you.
Glacial Rain. Guaranteed crit.
Taking it.
Yep. Is pretty much what you would expect from that.
Nobody's getting hurt under my watch.
Numerous levels up.
We did it.
And we won! We did it! Yay! What an easy mission. Took me 2 seconds. Out of the 50 allotted. Lol. I probably wouldn't even needed to use a an item if I had just put Liza and a Griffin in the same squad as Unifi and just deployed a single squad, hasted and blinded at the same time. Like, that would have been enough. Anyway, I thought it was funny. We have secured Cherrywell in the blink of an eye. We got an easel for our troubles. Wow.
You've come with some timing, warriors of the Liberation. We had grown weary of living under Zenoiran rule. I am certain we're not the only ones. Their oppressive ways are a blight on our lands. In any case, you may leave the town to us from here forth. Thank you, Sir Knight. You've done us a great kindness here.
Oh yeah? Well, I'm gonna give you some herbs and some ore so you can repair your stone houses.
Our town has lain in ruin for as long as I can remember now. Now, oh, what joy it brings me to see our home restored.
Do I even have anyone to garrison town with? No, I do not. You know what that means. Time to go grab, like, 5 level 2 mercs. Oh, they're still level 2, okay. Renard?
I can't thank you enough.
Join the Liberation, alright. Gaetan.
Good call.
Lionel.
Well.
I'm almost at my merc limit. Merc limit is 64. Jamal?
Just don't expect too much.
I would never expect too much, Jamal. Gilda the Cleric?
Just don't expect too much.
I wouldn't dream of it, Gilda. You and Jamal are birds of a feather.
They're mine now.
It's very aggressive for a cleric. They're mine now! Beats them to death with a stick. Okay. We'll garrison you with Jamal.
I'll do what I can.
It may not happen overnight, but we'll be thriving again soon enough. I'm confident of that.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Battle line standard, heavy alignment. Activates at the start of battle, grants a row of allies based on the number of armored units, buffs. Guard rate if there's 1, stun immunity if there's 2, and defense if there's 3. That could be interesting if you pair, I mean, obviously you could do like a row of 3 hoplites, but you know, like Bryce plus Bertrand the Bear, plus, you know, Lex, those are 3 armored units, just all different classes. Could be pretty good. I'm gonna continue to upgrade the berets and the hoods. I think we're pretty low on scarves as well. I think we're good on glasses, eye patches, and gloves. Grand Magus Staff. Activates after an enemy attacks with an active skill. Counterattack all enemies with magic. Oh, wow. Inflict initiative minus... Holy shit. Mages. How does that fare compared to Ock? Ock's current staff... The Grand Nagus. Magus. M. Just gives Skyward Thrust, which is kind of weak. I mean, it's 3 PP to decast. And I don't exactly have much in the way of PP on Ankh, I don't think. We don't have any available PP for him. How about Yana? Yana also doesn't have much in the way of PP. We can upgrade Eltalinde's hood to Sage Hood. And upgrade Virginia's gauntlets. Dude, why does she still have baby gauntlets? Completely missed that. Cloth gauntlets. Gilbert doesn't need the rookie egg anymore. What's his deal? He's got Ancient Crown giving him PP. Are you taking a pause after PP on purpose? Because it feels like you're making a joke every time and look into the camera like the opposite. I don't look into the camera. I just think it's funny to say the word PP and then just, you know, let it trail. Death Blow, Drain Skills, Hastened Actions. Could give you the Badger Gauntlets. This isn't Bestial only, which is kind of surprising to me. But if I ever put you in command of, like, a Bestial squad, it would be kind of cool. Hood. Yeah, let's give you the bear gauntlets. Where were they? Where is it? There they are. Badger's Den thing. I'm gonna say only use this. When we have Bestrels in our squad. Otherwise, you will be primarily using Rapid Order as your start of battle. It also gives you a little bit of defense. I'm pretty sure I've left some pendants lying around that could have given me PP and AP up. I'm pretty sure I've left them around. I think maybe this black market dealer has one. I don't know if I bought those. What about the Cornean one? I don't think I bought the ones up. Dude, please. Thank you. Ma'am? The Cornean one didn't have... Oh, it did. It just had the lesser version. Okay, what about the Drakenhold Merchant? There is a PP up. Beef Bell, grant evade, allow an ally to evade. Pestilence Stab, Poison Burst. Check the Elheim shop. Yes, I didn't buy much from the Elheim shop. Bloodbrand, Magic Sanguine Conferral. Blood Moonrod. Now that I know that I can forge weapons into being as strong as possible, what I want and don't want is drastically changing. I'm like, well, man, because now it's all about the effect of the weapon, not so much the actual strength of the weapon, right? Very different. All right. We now have a PP up for Ak. Let's grab the Magus Staff. Let's trade... the Mirrored Spectacles are pretty good for him, given that Thunderous Strike is 90 accuracy. 90% anyway. 90% of my main accuracy stat. So, we could trade the Carnelian Pendant from an AP to a Lapis Pendant for a PP. This would allow him to use Magic Burst. Means he won't be using Concentrate and he won't be using Fireball. Okay. Okay, this is Sainted Knights and Liars? Well, you know what they say about Sainted Knights, Fran kills them. That's what they say. Grab Yana for True Strike. I mean, I guess Unify for Murder. Chloe for Murder. And you know what? Why not just also throw in Celeste? 606 damage. We take 1. Get wrecked. I counter you with my counter spell. Fated Journal 1. I like how this is Fated Journal number 1. Because I guess Albion is like first continent or something. Or first country. I was wondering why I got the journals out of order, and then I'm just like, it's probably just like the number of on like the continent in the game data or something. Like Albion 1, Cornea 2, or something like that. Another journal, Hand it here. Yeah, she's gonna unseal it for me. Oh, hello. 632 damage dealt, 0 damage taken. I like that. Everybody liked that, in fact. This looks pretty well defended, ma'am. The walled city of Paeston is guarded by the Heavenswing Knights, faithful order of the Orthodoxy itself. Maybe we can convince them to let us pass. Walled city of Paeston. Yo, look at this guy.
Your banners do not fly Zenoiran colors. And I cannot permit a band of armed civilians to pass without cause. Pronounce yourselves.
My name is Elaine, and we march with the Liberation Army. Our fight is one to free the peoples of this land and wrest our home from Zenoira's tyrannical clutches. You ought not have any quarrel with us. Please, stand by our side in the battles to come.
Your identities are made plain, then. But it appears there's been a misunderstanding. Albion has ceded its lands to our new Emperor, Galerius. You stand on Zenoiran territory now. And not a soul among us desires liberation.
Yo, what?
How can that be?
Sir Elaine, if you truly seek no quarrel with us, then leave this place. I will claim I saw nothing. But know, when next your gauntlets rap at our gates, you'll find neither mercy nor hesitation. Now, be gone.
They've got something on him.
The scout has returned, Your Highness. It would seem conditions in the city are less than ideal.
Forget about valuables. The houses I saw barely had any food. These people are doing all they can just to scrape by.
Heavy taxation has left the populace with scarcely enough to eat, let alone stock their larders. And those who succumb to hunger or cold are left in the mud to await their inevitable ends. They crave freedom. Desperately so.
Quite the contradiction, given the words of that knight earlier. And yet, he didn't seem to be one for deceit.
Not without reason, perhaps. But it's possible we lack the full scope of the situation.
Indeed. In any case, we cannot overlook the plight of these people. Come, we march at once.
The battle for Paeston. Do I do this fight? I feel like if we approach around this side, we'll be able to get through and not have to fight him. If we can, deal with whatever's causing him to, be a butt, then maybe we can recruit him, Except, then more people are gonna die because we're taking our time. I know it's video games, but It's also possible I have to go through him, which would kind of suck. But we'll put it off for just a second. Okay, let's throw Travis in here. There are fewer enemies. Boom. Yeah, we were losing that fight because we would get blinded, but now we're no longer getting blinded, so Unifi can just go off. Get wrecked. Go off, my liege.
Not another step, outsider, lest you like an arrow through your skull. Phew.
Battle for, what was it, Radsford? Roastford. Ooh. What are they roasting over there? Dadass. Okay, we'll do the battle for Roastford. Must defeat Ines and free Roastford from Zenoira. We simply must. Full Roastford. Okay, we lose if we lose, we win if we win. Alright, I mean, this enemy seems much better prepared than the last one, that's for sure. We have just a shit ton of sergeants here. A couple of cavalry. Those will fall to griffins. We have 2 watchtowers overlooking the road, and barricades and magic mines blocking it. Got flyers in the ocean. Like, these guys were prepared for me, you know? Like, there's prepared, and then there's prepared. Alright, let's start with the obvious. We need to break the barricades on the ground. Or we could fly over them, but more than likely we need to break them. Let's choose Kitra for that mission. And then what? The cavalry will be best dealt with using a griffin. So we will use Fran. She is the obvious choice, given that we brought Kitra along. We might as well bring Virginia, therefore. Part of that. I'm going to throw Lex in here to protect Fran against archers, because there are a few archers deployed. And then guess I would use Rolf for anti-air. So that is squad 1. That is for breaking the barricade on the ground with Kitra, as well as having a squad that can deal with these 2 cavalry divisions. Next up, we have the absolute plethora of soldiers, or sergeants, all of which will be using Honed Spear to do piercing attacks through a line. So dodge tanks or physical tanks would be the best way to go about that. So Leah, we're gonna bank on dodge tanking. So Leah, Liza, Travis, and another dodger would be Whomst. Maybe a flyer of some sort. Unifi wouldn't be bad. Maybe like Rhaenys. She could blind the enemy too. Yeah, we'll go Rhaenys. And then we could throw Unifi out there to just do massive damage, but I think we let our boy Ak do a little bit with his new staff. So this is to deal with those soldiers, as well as we have Liza to blind the towers. And then we have you out in the ocean, which could be dealt with by either. This squad would be best dealt with the dodge tank squad because Travis is there to stop blind. And then either squad probably to take down those towers. Alright, I think that's fine. Start.
My time to shine. I march for the pride of Drakenhold. Where to?
They are going to heavy swing. Like so. We're gonna hit 2 enemies. I guess I could have hit the boss to stop reinforcements.
I stand ready. Of course. Guess I'm up.
Okay, we don't have the valor necessary to blind the enemy, actually.
I'm listening.
Let's withdraw Kitra for now.
Awaiting your orders. I'm off then. Bye. Where should I begin? Awaiting your orders.
Smoke bolts. Let's blind the boss and that tower. I will leave 1 tower available, but at least this way... Oh, yeah, the boss could have supported. It's just this guy, and
I stand ready.
we're on the edge of that support.
You'll find no respite here.
Okay, this wasn't really the squad meant to deal with you, but sure.
Awaiting your orders. I'm off then.
Garrison. Rude.
This won't take a moment.
Hit you.
As you commanded.
Okay, you're life aiding.
Can you keep up?
As long as we're not taking damage, I don't mind crushing these guys. Yeah, keep life aiding. See if I care.
You'll find no respite
Okay,
here.
yeah, this squad was meant to take down these soldiers, so I'm glad to see that they are. Doing quite well, taking no damage.
A necessary sacrifice for the sake of our future. This won't take a moment.
Yeah, I am skipping all this because this fight shouldn't take too long.
A worthy foe. Can you keep up?
It's annoying that I'm doing 4 damage, but it's the 4 units that were just revived. Get destroyed.
You'll find no respite here.
Oh, they're gonna do damage to me, are they? I think not. Just kidding, lol. You thought you could do damage to me, but you couldn't.
Can you keep up?
Okay, soldiers are all dead.
A necessary sacrifice for the sake of our
Now we
future.
switch to the other
You'll find
squad.
no respite here.
Maybe?
Where should I begin? As you
Okay,
wish.
you start killing stuff. Get the other squad out here. Start killing stuff.
No holding back. You see that?
You see that?
Gotcha. This'll be fun. Wasn't even worried. Awaiting your orders.
Okay, we will smoke screen this guy. Now all of them are smoke screens, so we can safely approach for a little bit. How long are the other 2 smoke screens? You got 2 seconds of it, huh?
I stand ready. I'm off then. Where to? Not a problem. Can you keep up?
Crush you. Now, that was a lot of riffraff all at once.
Awaiting your orders. I'm listening. No holding back.
Crush you.
See, Chloe? I can do stuff.
Yo, Lex got a level,
I
Pong.
stand ready.
Another Valor point. We smoke screen these 2 again. Now we just have extreme control of how this map is going. You're taking down the cab.
Awaiting your orders.
You moving in on the boss.
Ever been hit by a hammer?
Never been hit by a hammer?
Keep getting sharper.
Hey, Rolf levels up.
See that? Where to? Gotcha.
Take on the
Should we only keep our focus?
Oh my god, dude.
I stand ready. As you wish. This won't take a moment.
Get out of my way! You're in my way! Move it!
You'll find no respite here. A worthy foe. No holding back.
Rush the tower.
That's how it's done. I'm listening. On my way.
Alright, well, I guess we'll watch this. You know, stands to reason. 57 damage. Probably it is. Yeah, it's Rhaenys getting bodied because all the arrows are hitting her. That's fine.
I've had enough of you.
Glowing light. We are now immune to blind. Haha, we're immune to blind. Get wrecked.
Reloading.
Maybe you can... Hold on.
Oh, light.
Yep. That was pretty expected. Okay, you're all stunned.
Got me good.
Stay right there. Ready for more. This'll be fun.
Okay, get crushed.
Let's stop for a few.
Okay, well, we're not going to be able to take out that tower, but I guess that's fine, because
This won't
we're
take a moment.
probably going to be taking these guys out. Why aren't we taking these guys out? Organize, double blast, be flying. I think double blast is working against me here. Just a smidge. Volcano. Probably do need Rhaenys. Just revive her. She will die again, but... Four, 74, yeah, doesn't really... Don't really matter who's where, it looks like. Now we're doing 1 damage. Now they're healing. Lol. We're doing 105 damage.
Quiet down now. Right on.
Glowing light.
The winds blow ever stronger.
Hold on.
Got more. I can barely gotcha.
Oh, she dodged. And she died.
Crimson.
Got me good.
I'll not be defeated.
Got you down to 1, but yep, managed to live.
Awaiting your orders.
How dare you? Alright, this
Where
ain't
should I
working.
begin? Guess I'm up.
Would you have a better chance? Maybe not. Alright, we'll just quickly throw a squad out here. Probably Unify. Everybody knows Unify counters angels. Let's go with... Okay, as long as we don't cannibalize Unify's start of battle with someone else's, we're good. We'll frontline angels of our own. I will backline with Chloe, because Chloe's good. And just for fun, we'll throw Calm in there. It'll be the culmination of the squaddle.
I'm not afraid. Ready anytime.
Yep, that is more than enough to kill that squad.
Easy.
Our time grows short.
It doesn't now. Yeah, that did get quite low on time, didn't it?
Aim and...
Hold on.
Don't stop now. You've got
So just the complete storm of arrows is my favorite part. Yay!
Appears I've still room to
Yo, Calm leveled up and learned Provoke. Good for him.
Who should I beat next?
Okay, we win. That got close. I was messing around a fair bit there, but it did get close. 5 seconds. I'm getting a little fast and loose with it, I think. Need to probably wrap up and go eat something. Losing focus.
Our humblest thanks for sparing this town from the evils of Zenoira. Soon all of Albion shall know the glory of your name.
Goats.
Ah,
Goat biscuit.
ah. Now is my chance. Meh.
Got some goat milk.
We carved stairs into the mountains so that humans might live in our town as well. Yet still they complain about having to climb them. Ah, how difficult life on the ground must be.
Yes, how difficult. But I imagine I would be super fit if I lived in a mountain town like this, though. You know, like hilltop towns. They do look pretty sick.
Everyone in town is grateful for the supplies tonight. The challenge now will be carrying them up.
They do just complain, wow. I feel for you, girl. Put Lionel in charge.
Do let me know if you require assistance.
Liberator's Staff. Dispel all. Remove all buffs from enemies? Holy shit. 2 AP for that? Who can use this? Pretty much anyone. Alright, yeah, we'll buy one of those.
Father bless you.
That's pretty good.
Not a problem.
It's hard living in a town that as vertical as this one. If only I could fly instead of having to walk up all those steps, wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah, I mean... Yeah, that is... I mean, it's, what, 2 houses on a hill? Come on, man. That's not... No one even lives here. Like, what?
Guarding this fortress is my sacred duty, and I'll not let you hinder its progress.
Battleful Foxwell. Is that like Cherrywell? What kind of dingus would build a town on top of a mountain to begin with? Probably an angel. Hallowed corn ash. I haven't used a single one of those. I'm pretty sure they give you Valor at the start of... Or, like, if you consume them, they would give you Valor. And I'm always complaining about how little Valor I have. Like, there's a case to be made that I should, you know, maybe use my Valor, but I digress. Let's put Travis in here. That's not Travis, that's a level 2 Merc. Okay, we're still dealing with enemy mercs of our own. Leah and Berenice. Just barely not. What if I put Melisandre, maybe? Now we're just not taking damage. Melisandre Berenice? No, that's worse. No to you. My problem. My problem is damage to the front line. What about Ock? Closer. Rosalind. Close. There we go, 883. I knew I had it in me. Another sigil. Expert number 2. Yeah, I think I'm losing focus a little too much. So we're probably gonna wrap it up here for tonight. We'll pick it up tomorrow on Tactics Tuesday. We have 2 paths. Well, 1 path, really. We do have to go through the battle for Payston, but we can at least liberate Foxwell and do this sigil before we do that. We definitely will. We're getting close to the end of Albion. Let's go and save. It was nice to have you hanging out with me, Rastifer. Thanks. Let's see. Need. You've been doing just Majima things in Yakuza. Oh, you know, just kicking people off bridges, smashing people's faces in. Majima's brutal. Let's see. I need to see who's live. Adam Mooney, Megan Hertz, both live, both great. Great ladies. Chaotic doing some Dragon's Dogma 2. Metroid Crime doing some Balatro. Interesting. Dark is doing some Final Fantasy V as part of their Final Fantasy marathoning. Yes, indeed. Indubitably. Megan is wrapping up Wind Waker, I believe. We did tune in to her channel recently. But yeah, she's been doing a Legend of Zelda series marathon, release by release, rather than a chronological. She's going in release order rather than chronological timeline split order. But she is on the finale of Wind Waker. So why don't we go cheer her on and wish her well as she murder-fies Ganon. She's been doing 100% playthroughs as well. For all I know, I mean, she went live before me. She might have already finished Wind Waker and has moved on to the next game, and I don't know, maybe her stream title hasn't updated or something, but we'll go say hi to Megan. Megan is great. Megan is awesome. She's super wholesome, very interactive with chat, very good energy. She co-hosted planned the Uwu raid train, the Uplifting Women Unite raid train that I took part in, in February, I want to say. March? I've already forgot. I think it was March, International Women's Month. Yeah. Yeah, she and Polymoon organized that. Was very incredible. Yeah, she's great. Let's go say hi to Megan. We'll be continuing Unicorn Overlord tomorrow. When I'm a little bit more focused. Hopefully, one might hope. Probably wrapping up Albion tomorrow then, and then there might be like Wednesday we clean up. Like there's a corner of Bastorius that was like level 40s. There's a few side quests to get done. You know, just little things. So we'll do that. I will see you guys then. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you later. Peace.